to
So
know
what
you.
I've been every haircut I get, I save all the hair, and I've been making a beard like Matt's, and then I just put it on.
Every time I see an ice cream truck, I think of Eddie Murphy. Like, I got some ice cream. You ain't got no ice cream because you want welfare. Maybe we should cut that out.
Yeah, we going to Sizzler. Asking for more time on the iPad while I'm busy doing my dad duty. I'm on a podcast. Don't bother me. So wait, what is the thing that doesn't matter? The score or the
score
or the
yeah.
battle? I
the
just
score. Yeah,
because we're all gonna die anyway. Is that what you're getting at?
No, but it's like
I
I'm
shot.
gonna play.
Doesn't matter. We're all gonna die anyway.
Exactly. I'm gonna start saying that, Jay. Every birdie, I'm gonna go. Tweet. It doesn't matter. We're all gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
What are you doing in here? Get it? See, it's a joke because I opened the fridge and the camera was there. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Bogey Ball Society. That's right, I keep a camera in my refrigerator because if I see myself looking for food, it makes me not want to eat as much food. Then I just turn off the camera and I eat what I want, I put the camera back, and then my wife thinks that I'm spying on her, and it's awesome. Anyway, we got an awesome episode for you today. Jason is back, not to ruin the surprise, but we do a little mid-season recap. Where's everybody at? And then we talk about some problems. But it's got a happy ending, I promise. Anyway, I'll see you on the other side. I'm gonna go pretend that I didn't put a camera in the refrigerator and that I'm super cool. All right, see ya.
Jason,
I'm here.
hi, man.
Where have you been, man?
Guess
We're
who's
not even
back?
started yet. I didn't get to say hi. You were in conversation when I joined.
I've been here and I haven't been here. It's been summer's been busy.
Well, for sure. You guys don't get. I totally understand or at least in concept, the Midwest summer being a grab all because you only get a certain amount of time. So,
well, it's been between that and it's been between all the other things that have gone down that we're not privy to speak about yet.
Can you play much golf when you're in the witness protection program, or
you find a way?
It depends on who you play with. If you play with somebody you used to know.
So what I've been every haircut I get, I save all the hair, and I've been making a beard like Matt's, and then I just put it on, and I wear some sunglasses, and I tell them my name is. I don't know what I say for my name.
Inigo Montoya.
Matt actually just takes the hair from the top and just
It's clearly I've been harvesting here and here for years, and it's
not
paying
not
dividends.
here or here so much,
Not so much,
but right
here
or here.
Right here.
It's been good. It's been busy. I've actually been playing some good golf when I have played, and playing a Wednesday this week. I was scheduled to play in a Ryder Cup style event this coming weekend, but we're going to. I forgot that we were going to
another
Bay Packers do a no, the Packers do a family night every year where tickets to Lambeau are like $10, and it's an open practice, but then they do really cool fireworks, and when it costs you $800 to take a family of four to Lambeau for a game, when our kids really aren't that interested, I'm just not going to do it. So this is a good way to get up there, and we go with another family, and we had a blast last year. So
that's great. I got to take the kids to see the Dodgers. It's their first actual, I think Winnie has been, but she was really young. But it was my company did a picnic, and you could bring 3 guests, so it was 4 of us, and there was $25 of food, which is a hot dog, which was great. And God, it was so fun. And they played the Brewers, which was really extra fun. And they lost 9-8 or 8-7. I can't remember exactly, but it was very close. They hit 2 home runs in the 8th inning to bring it. It was close.
It was an exciting series.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. Jason, really, really glad to see you, man.
It's good to be back.
It's been way too long, but we're happy that things are going well, and it's nice to have you back on.
Did you feel threatened because we found another lefty?
You know, Josh is a great call to the bullpen, and what makes it even better is Josh and I have been trading golf clubs here lately, so we'll talk about that a little bit.
Is pretty
we have an open podcast. We'll podcast with
we are upside down
want.
Pineapple of podcasts. We don't care. Hey man, come ring that bell.
No discrimination against lefties here, as much as Hayes would like there to be.
Discrimination.
No, honestly, it's so great to be able to have somebody that and actually, I was hoping he was going to be here tonight, but something came up. So
there can be only one lefty on the podcast.
Speaking of another lefty who's not here, Brian is not here.
Yeah.
He doesn't golf lefty, but he is lefty, which is very confusing to my brain.
Yeah.
Hayes, is this news to you? You look.
I'm trying to sort it out. Is that right? But no, you are right. He's a lefty who plays right-handed.
That's right.
Yep.
I don't know why you're right. I have a hard time getting my head around that every time.
He is hanging out with our buddy Jamie, who is. I mean, I don't feel jealous a lot, but I am particularly jealous that they got to go play an event today, and so
they played well too, from the looks of things.
I mean, 2 under in a 2-man scramble is pretty good. When the winner is 10 under, it's really hard to compete. I mean, I don't know who those guys are, but.
There were some sticks at that thing, I think.
And the second place there were, I think, 2 other groups at 9 under. So there was some competition there, which is pretty incredible. But anyway, so he is not here. He is busy yucking it up with probably eating Swiss chocolate.
Tacos.
Something. I don't know. Tacos.
Yep.
Tacos.
Yeah. Maybe introducing Jamie to Sam Adams or any
of the other founding fathers. Yeah. That's right.
Samuel Jackson beer. It'll get you drunk.
That is a great sketch. That's a really great sketch.
Yes, it is.
Hayes, I have a question for you before we dive too deep here. Have you ordered the Hits driver yet? I know they're still on pre-order, so you certainly don't have anything delivered. But got it. I have been very much pondering it because I hit into a net. I've been doing it actually most days lately. I have the MLM. Oh, in fact, actually, I have one of the balls in my
pocket.
No, but the dots are starting to wear off.
Okay.
And I wasn't really sure. This is actually leads me into my
Smash Factory there, buddy.
Into my paint
can't stand up to you.
I drew them on myself with a Sharpie, and it's probably why my spin rates are all over the place. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm very frugal. I've talked about it before.
Right.
Every
shot, I write a new dot.
That's right. Exactly. I guess my question is, so it came with a 1-year membership to the
Charlie the Month Club.
Yes, exactly. It's the gift that keeps on giving, Clark.
Yeah.
But a 1 year to the software that comes bundled with it. Whatever that's their MLM Pro, like their software. Oh, that's my favorite song in the world.
That is
for those of you at home, you can't hear
ice cream.
Laundry is done in the background.
And
I am the laundry
change that later.
folder.
My mind went to ice cream truck. I was about to rip up the headphones and run outside.
I got a buddy who doesn't listen to this podcast, I don't think, but one time we were back in New York, and he's my buddy from high school in Connecticut, and he had come with his kids, and we were hanging out, and the ice cream truck, Mr. Softy, rolls down the street, and he screamed at the top of his he was doing a bit, but he screamed louder than I've heard any human scream other than being murdered. Ice cream when it drove by, and the kids all ducked like they thought they were under attack, and then freaked out, and we got ice cream. But I'll never. Every time I see an ice cream truck now, I think about Mr.
Every time I see an ice cream truck, I think of Eddie Murphy. Like, I got some ice cream. You ain't got no ice cream because you want welfare. Maybe we should cut that out.
Yeah, we going to Sizzler. Anyway, I hit into a net and I used the MLM, and my subscription, my 1-year subscription is almost up.
Yeah.
I've been using it a lot. And really only recently have I been actively, I've used to use it once every other week or whatever, because I play every week, but I've realized that playing every week is not enough for me to get better. It just isn't. It's enough for me to sort of maintain, but I actively want to get better. We've talked about it a bunch on the pod. And It isn't a huge amount to upgrade. I think there's a base package at 99, and then I think you can do a lifetime for 500 or something like that. At least that was the offer. I don't know that they still do it.
This is the MLM2 Pro.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so without a subscription, there's some basic features, but to unlock things is
it's pretty basic.
It is.
Yeah, so there's no sim
without. It's very, very limited.
Yeah. So what do you get, Jay? So what do you know, like off the top of your head?
You get carry, you get club head speed, you get ball speed.
Okay, so you get some basics.
Left, right.
Yeah,
but you like. I don't even think you get backspin.
Well,
it's very, very limited.
Yeah. So and they've added a bunch. They added path and launch angle of attack. Anyway, so I've been sort of pondering, thinking about it, and then today when I saw that the balls were actually sort of, they'd seen better days, I was like, well, it's a good time for me to upgrade because I really like the Chrome Tour, and now they have those with the dots. And anyway, somebody had asked me recently, like, what's the best launch monitor sub $1,000, and I can't think of anything else that does what this thing does with the ability to record your swing, the ability to sim, the ability to I mean, even just like the cool little close up. I'll throw up a clip here, but the close up of the club hitting the ball, as awful as that can be to witness sometimes, for me for me, when I wonder what went wrong there, and then I realize I hit the hosel. Like that explains it. Yeah. But anyway, Hayes, I know you've got the GC3. Are you guys where's your can we get a little status update? I know the garage is a big project, so there's no pressure.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I don't even know if I've shared that update on the podcast, but so I've taken on the effort of putting in a simulator in like one stall of the garage. But first I must like prep the garage, which involves like tearing down shelving, putting up new shelving. And I made the mistake of saying out loud, I wonder if I should paint the garage while I'm at it. And I got a resounding yes from the wife.
Yep.
And yeah. I'm in the middle of painting. Now, when it's all said and done, I'll be very, very glad that I did that. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
I've gone from like this white, scuffed up, beat up stuff, and I'm like patching the walls and sanding and prepping.
Nice. Okay.
I've gone to like this durable, dark gray, scuff proof finish. Like it's gonna look nice.
Great.
But I mean, I've got, it's just off camera here. I can see my projector, my gaming PC, and my launch monitor, and it literally is just kind of sitting in a corner, winking at me, waiting to be installed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's agonizing. But push is coming to shove because I ordered the turf, and that's going to show up next Wednesday, and there's nowhere for that to go but in the garage and laid out. So I kind of super self-imposed a deadline there. So
yeah, yeah. I definitely feel like I work better if I have a thing that it's like, but it's now or never, because otherwise it's just going to sit rolled up in the garage. So.
Well, and what I am kind of surrendering to the fact that at some point I'm just going to have to break down and be like, all right, this is all nighter, and I'm just going to be out in the garage till like 2 a.m. putting shelves up and things like that. But that's the only way I'm going to be able to get it done.
All right, so we are recording this end of July. I'm gonna say we're mid-season. So
yeah, fair.
I'm well into mid-season.
Yeah. I know. So
you're like 75% of season, right?
Well, I'm assuming you get all of August, all of September, and then some of October, right?
Yeah, I've probably got 2 months of good golf weather left. Right. October is super hit or miss.
Yeah. All right. So we're pretty close to. I think we're probably just past the halfway point. But
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How I know you were very frustrated early on, but you've had some good rounds that you've texted about. So what's the status?
Yeah. When I left my last appearance, I can't remember if I really talked about my game too much at that point, but it was I made good progress in the off season with practice and working with a coach on Skillest, and I could get it to the range. I could not get it to the golf course. Like hit the ball well in the range, and then you get on the course, and I'm shooting 98s, I'm shooting 99s, I'm shooting 97s, and I'm just not hitting the ball well, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I just kept working on stuff, and eventually it clicked to where scores started coming down. And so over the last probably getting to 7 weeks or so, so it's been pretty solid. I've been playing some of the best golf I've ever played, and that's because everything is finally transferring. So I posted an 83, I posted an 82, so we're pushing
smokes,
80.
dude.
Wasn't 82 your personal best prior to that too?
82 is yep.
Nice.
So
Jay, that's
so
like fireworks and like
and it was
poppers
it was
and
out
stuff.
of that 83 was out of nowhere.
I'm gonna be able to pull it off.
It was
No,
it'll
I'm
never
trying
work.
to think.
Now it just looked like a weird Justin Bieber. Anyway,
I don't even remember when that was. I think it was early July, maybe.
Justin
Late
Bieber was in
June.
the mid 2000s. I think. Oh, that's not
well,
you.
yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm a believer.
no.
Don't worry. I'm a believer.
He is today and forever.
He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
director.
Bieber.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But there was a stretch where I played 4 Saturdays in a row at 6:30, which I love the first tee time. I mean, it's just I love it. I can get out.
Yep.
And the kids they'll sleep if I'm lucky till 7:30 or so. So I've already got over almost half the round in by the time they're awake. So it's not a lot of
great. Yeah.
a lot of one parent time for my wife.
That's yeah.
But
Jason, little tip: your friends love it when you send them like Marco Polos to let them know how dedicated you are to be there early like that.
I know.
Everyone
I should
really
be better
loves
about
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yep. But that round I was playing with a buddy who is a good friend. I've talked about him on here before. He's at crazy club head speed, hits the heck out of the ball. And we both played pretty well, but we made the turn and I was at a 43 and it was a bad 43. Like I had a double and a triple. So that was weird because I had never had a bad 43. Like normally, like I'm getting a 43 and it's like, oh man, I have 43. This is awesome. I'm like, oh, I left like 3 strokes out there. And then at the turn, I went 5 holes. I think I went all pars and a birdie. And then I got nervous on 17 and 18 and I doubled the last 2 holes.
There you go.
So I finished with a 40 on the back, but I'm a 43-40 was unbelievable. And then, I was coming in knowing that I had a chance to get in under 40. No, I didn't do it.
Yep.
But it was a great round. And then
that's awesome.
What is it today? It's the 28th today.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks ago, we had our member guest, and we played okay. We didn't make the shootout this year, which was what it was. We missed it by half a point. We lost a match that we should have at least halved.
That's very close. Okay.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
But the last round of our member guests, you play 5 9-hole rounds. It didn't matter if we won. It helped 2 groups get in, but it didn't matter for us. But I shot a 38, and it was like I'd never broke 40 before.
Wow, dude!
And I started it with it was 2 old guys, and they were hilarious. Just you could, and they're guys like you can tell they were both their mid-70s still playing the whites, which I thought was impressive.
I was waiting to hear that because you call us old, so I just went like,
no,
old guys.
Yeah, I know. No. Thank God. And they had an interesting story. They were both.
Matt.
Well, both of them have cancer, like undergoing treatments out in this tournament, playing the white tees, and you could tell the one guy was when he was young, he was a stick. I mean, you can tell. And I was through talking to him like he was like almost a scratch for a while, and his dad played collegiate golf and he played college football, just a good athlete, super good guy.
Yeah.
But I'm like, we played the round before that morning. We needed to win both rounds on Sunday to have a chance, and we got just freaking steamrolled. And we lost 4 and 3 in 6 holes in the morning.
Wow.
And so I'm coming up to the tee box. I'm like, yeah, we just got destroyed. Like I was hitting the ball all over the place. And I ripped a 5-wood to like 92 yards on this short par 4. And he goes, oh, steamrolled, huh? And I said, I swear I haven't hit the ball that well today. And then we get to the next shot, and I put it like 3 feet from the flag for a tap and birdie. He goes, oh, so you're a sandbagging son of a bitch, I see. And I'm like, I swear I haven't done this all day.
But also, it doesn't help you at all to do it after the round counts. So that's I always love that.
Well, and it was funny, like, because I play with my uncle who, again, I don't know if I've said this either, but my aunt and my mom are like 17 years apart. So my uncle is, what is he? 7 years older than me.
Okay.
So and he looks younger than I do. So everyone always thinks that's really funny when I say, "Oh yeah, by the way, this is my uncle." And
that's great.
They all think that's really funny, but yeah, he was like, I think you were just putting, because I really didn't play well in the first round, and he's like, I think you just were playing with but you were too tense, because then I didn't care in the afternoon.
Oh, that's great.
And I birdied the first hole. I think I went birdie, bogey, and then I parred a ton. I nearly aced a par 3, but like 2 feet laterally, like it was pin high, 2 feet to the left. And it was just one of those rounds where everything was working really, really well. My swing felt good, and that was kind of the validation that I needed.
Yeah.
Because to break 80, you've got to get in under 40 on one of the nines.
Absolutely,
like you have to.
Right.
So that was exciting to play that.
Hayes is over there doing the math.
Little Hayes math.
Is it possible?
You're right. That checks out.
Right. So that it was just nice to put those together. But then we had super busy couple weeks, and I didn't really play much after that. So it's like the next time I got out was a Sunday. Well, I played in a Tuesday league, but it's scramble, so you're not playing your own ball. So that's that's hard to lock in the whole time. If you hit a bad shot, it doesn't matter. You have a partner. So I think the last 18 hole round I played was at 93, which again for me, with where I'm at, it is what it is. But it was another one where it was a bad 93. Like bad scores used to be 104. So
it's exciting to get to that part where I feel like I've seen that a lot this year, where my bad rounds, and I can actively look back and go, yeah, I got 3 bad holes.
Yeah.
Literally, like I played 2 weeks ago, 7 over par. They all came in 3 holes. I was even through 15 holes, which is depressing when you get home and you look at that scorecard and you go, oh man, like what just happened in those? It's lack of focus or loss of thing. It's actually kind of exactly what I want to talk about, but I do want a quick update from Hayes. Like, you started the season on fire. Have you maintained said firetude for reditude?
No, I'm kind of oscillating. The space between my ears is proving to be a challenge this year.
Okay.
Right. So I started like that. Then I went through a couple rounds, low 80s, not quite where I wanted to be. And then I went out and shot a couple more of those good 70s rounds, shot a 74, which is one off my personal best.
Oh, wow.
So I started the season at an 8. I got it down to 6.5. I've since crawled back up to 6.8. My last couple rounds have been like consistently like 83, 84, 83. And when I talk about the space between my ears, I keep catching myself. My front 9 is always terrible. And I'm out there playing golf swing.
Yep.
Right. So I'm like, oh, I got to remember to do it. And for me, it's all about like what I've been trying to work on. It's just a wide swing and kind of getting my wider arc to the swing and getting my hands high. But I'm just not playing golf when I do that, right? And so eventually when I've wrote down like a 42 or a 43 on the front 9, and I don't like give up on the round, but I'm kind of like, what am I doing? Just play golf. And then the second 9 is hands down better, like every time. And it's not because the back 9's easier on my course, although it is, but the point being just, I have to remember to like work on things on the range, but then when I get on the course, just play the game, just worry about impact. You know what I mean? Not your position here, that kind of thing. And so I'm hoping to get back in 70s range real soon with just a kind of a stronger mental game, but we'll see. I got a round coming up on Sunday, so we'll see.
That mentality of playing golf versus playing golf swing, or however you phrase that, I really do enjoy that a lot, because I think it's so easy to, I mean, I got a net in the backyard. I've been swinging almost every day at least like 15 minutes, just trying to hit some into the net, just trying to keep loose. I find that really helps on Fridays when I get to the course. It's less of a, what did I do last week? Where is that swing again? It's like, oh, okay. I just sort of making sure that things are working the way they're supposed to be working. I played this Friday. I had played 2 weeks with 2 weeks in a row with my buddy, and I shot a front 938. I was 2 over on the front the 2 weeks ago, and I had him by 8. And I had a I had a triple and a double on 10 and 11, and I let him right back in, like right back. And it was one of those things where
5-shot swing.
Yeah, and it actually could have been 6. He just missed a birdie putt that I did not expect him to have a chance at, and it was way closer than I thought. And it kind of I was able to settle down a little bit and then run a string of pars together, which helped. And I did end up sort of winning the match as that is. But it was my 4th round in a row under 80. So I shot 79, 79, 78, 79 over the last thing. And that was that 7. I was 7 over. I doubled the first, tripled the 10th, and doubled the 11th. And I played everything else in par. And it's crazy to me that my game's at a place, and I'm not necessarily driving the ball constantly in the fairway or consistently in the fairway. It's not necessarily any one thing. I'm just finding ways to make pars. And I had 2 birdies on the round. That certainly helped. One was a par 3 where I stiffed it, which was great. And then one was a par 5 where I was up by the green really close in 2 and managed to chip it really close. But yeah, I have found that there's definitely a lot more consistency. I'm down to a 7.3. So I was back up to an 8. I think I started the year maybe right around 7. I don't know if I started the year at 7, but I had a couple of rounds in the 80s, and it just sort of, and I think something low fell off. It's the sort of the ebb and flow of it. But really what I wanted to talk about, because I had a round that I shot an 87 or an 86. But it was bad. Like it was, and I think, Jay, that goes to sort of what we're talking about. I did have the wherewithal when I got in the car to laugh a little bit and say, it's nice that this is my bad round, because it used to be 98, 104. The wheels would come off and I would just not be able to recover.
Yep.
But I found myself thinking, like, why couldn't I recover? Because I have found lately, I'll have a few bad holes, and then something just sort of either I am able to let it go and just focus on the next shot, which I know that everybody always says it's, you gotta let the last shot go. It's so easy to say that. Just let the last shot go. The last one that you buried in a tree, and that you'll never get back. Do you guys have any, you in particular? Like, I know we've talked to some people who have some advice, but you in particular, what's working for you to be able to say, like, that was a bad round. It's not going to impact my next round. Because on Friday, when I went out, I had shot 4 rounds in the 70s. I fully was like, here we go. And I shot an 80, 85, 86, something like that. I got to go look at the card. Doesn't really matter. But it wasn't a bad front 9. I was 5 over on the front, 1 double. That was really like the worst mistake. I couldn't make a putt. So I had a bunch of 1 putt potential pars that were but like from 12, 13, 14 feet. That just lately I've been making a lot of those to save par. Didn't make any yesterday on Friday. And then on the back, the wind kicked up, and it was genuinely funny. It was like 30 miles an hour, and I haven't played wind like that other than like one other time. And so I mean, it was definitely more challenging. So I wasn't upset about the back 9 score. Wasn't great. I wasn't mad about it. But is there a thing that you can tell yourself when you come off the course after a bad round, or let's say a day after? Because I think we are all kind of mental cases, and if we beat ourselves up a lot.
Oh yeah.
So when you're ready to play again, what is it that you're able to tell yourself? Because I'm all over the place. I'm nice to myself. I'm mean to myself. It's okay. It's, it happens. And then also, but like, why did you let it happen? It's like, I go all over the place. So you guys have anything that you mantras or things you can lean on that are like, you know what? Everybody sucks at golf. It's okay to have a bad day. Cause I mean, I understand that intellectually, but getting that ingrained in my body is really hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I do feel like I've gotten to the point where I used to be really tough on myself, and then you get kind of realistic, like, okay, this game is very hard. And again, when I shot that 82, the next Saturday out with the same partner, I shot a 93, 11-stroke swing. And again, it's the same thing you're talking about. It's 3 or 4 holes where I lose one off the tee. You got to drop, and then you miss an approach short, and you leave a chip short, and you're 3-putting. Like it's just
they happen in a bunch.
Yeah, and I've just gotten to the point where, like, I know that in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. And I've been able to leave. Like, I texted you guys yesterday.
So wait, what is the thing that doesn't matter? The score or the
score
or the bad?
Yeah,
Like, okay, yeah, no, I
the
just
score. Yeah, like
because we're all gonna die anyway. Is that what you're getting at?
No, but it's like I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play another round of golf
anyway.
Exactly.
Like
I'm gonna start saying that, Jay. Every birdie, I'm gonna go tweet. It doesn't matter. We're all gonna die anyway.
Yeah. But it's like
perspective.
I think I've been able to. I don't know how or what I've done or why my mindset has changed. But like yesterday on the range, I could not hit the club face. Like, I mean, I was missing the grooves on irons out of the toe repeatedly. I couldn't hit the middle with I could hit the middle with a 52 with a pitching wedge and a 9-iron.
One club, it doesn't actually matter if you hit the middle.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it's got enough loft. It's going to be fine.
And then I get to the 7 and I couldn't hit a 7-iron, and I've been hitting him a 7-iron great all year.
Oh, it's so.
And I'm like, well, I'll try the 5-iron, and it was the same thing. I mean, I was hitting like 6 inches behind the ball.
1-iron, because that's notoriously easy to hit. Yeah.
Well, I went to driver, and that was awful too. And at that point, it's like I'm just standing there, and I had my boys with me, and it was hot. So like they were sitting in the cart, they were playing on their tablets. They hit some balls, and they got super hot and took breaks. That was fine. But I walked back to the cart with my clubs, and I'm just laughing. And they're like, "Daddy, what's so funny?" And I'm like, "I don't have it today."
Did you see my swing? Yeah.
And we were up there for an hour, and I went home, and there's a lot of times where like that would affect me for a month, because like I have a buddy's trip coming up in a couple of weeks, and we're playing.
This is your yearly thing. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, the one we're not playing to.
Yeah. Well, no, it's fine. It's fine. Jay, it's
in the same general areas where we'll be in less than a year, which is a plus.
We're like unpaid coworkers. That's all we are.
Pretty much. But like there's a lot of times that will happen, and then my brain automatically goes to, oh, here we go. This is it. This is the time of year everything's going to go wrong, and I play terrible for 6 weeks. And I'm not kidding. Like that happened last year in August. I don't know what it is about August, but that time of year rolls around, and it just the wheels fall off.
It's the heat, the humidity. You blame something else.
I want to see that from somebody. Like somebody hits a housing. Like, what day is it?
Yep. August 1st. Yeah, Jason. Yeah,
exactly. Be some good Instagram content,
right?
So I guess I would call it, I've just been giving myself a little bit more grace. And the other thing that helps, really, probably the one thing that's helped the most is I've shot some really good scores this year. Yeah. So it's like all the work from the winter, like I saw that pay off. So like, again, I know I can do it now. Like last year, I think my best score last year was at 87. So I mean, then it was super frustrating.
Improvement, man. That's really exciting.
Yeah, and so you guys, your handicap's on the other one's dropping. Yeah. I'm down to 14.7, which is a career low. So nice. Where I don't know that I'm going to get sub 10 this year, but that's okay. If I just keep posting solid scores and I get down to 12s or even into 13, I'd be thrilled with that.
But also the fact that you've told yourself, whether your handicap tells you or not, you've told yourself that you are capable of shooting under 40 in a 9 is a massive. That's a massive like breakthrough point. Mm-hmm. I heard an awesome thing on Golf Channel on my way to the course on Friday, and the guy was talking about what do you do when you're at a threshold. think it was Michael Breed. I think that's the show I was listening to. But he was basically talking about, like, what do you do when you're at a threshold? 90, 80, 70. It doesn't matter what the threshold is. You're trying to break it for the first time. There's so much pressure that we put on ourselves. He said most golfers, especially most amateurs, play the same course most of the year. It's I'm in a place where I don't have a local course really. So I end up playing 5 or 6 courses a bunch, but it's the same theory. Basically, he keeps a scorecard for each of those courses, and he writes down his lowest score for every hole. He has like a master scorecard, and every time he bests it, he writes the new score in. And he does it in pencil, and so he knows what he's capable of on that particular course. And he's like, I have shot a 54 on this course, or a 51, or a 49, or whatever it is.
Wow.
Not in any given 18, but over the course of his. And his point was, why not today? And that's his mantra. He just goes in every round like, why not today? Why not this whole birdie? Why not this whole eagle? And it was such a fun idea. I mean, I didn't play great on Friday, so it's funny that I'm bringing that up. But I loved that idea. I loved that thought process of like, and my buddy made an eagle on a par 5, like crushed his drive, crushed a 3-wood, rolled it up onto the green, and made the putt. And it was awesome. Like and we talked about it at the tee. I was like, this one we had the wind at our back. It requires a good drive, a good 3-wood, and a make a putt. And then he did that exact thing. And I was like, am I a witch? I think I'm a witch. I did not, I made par, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not about me. Hayes, do you have things that you lean on? Like when because even it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad round, because lately my bad rounds have been, as we talked about earlier, a few holes. How do you get past those few holes? It's so frustrating.
Yeah. So my mind goes to a couple different places here. It's kind of funny. Like I go back and listen to myself. It's kind of and what I mean is we've had some awesome guests on this podcast I don't know if the listeners are taking away anything, but I'm taking away a ton. When we had John Sherman on, and I was talking about my experience from last year when I shot a 76 in the club championship in round 1, came back and just shot an 87. And he just kind of went right to like, both of those rounds are within the statistical norm of your handicap.
I know.
And I'm like, that kind of puts it all in perspective right there. The math says both of those were about right. Right. And then when we had Scott Fawcett on and he was talking just kind of expectation management stuff. He was just kind of like, hey, you're not DJ. Sometimes it's just not your day, And so I've been having a few of those. Sometimes it's just not my days lately, but I've gotten a lot better at just kind of letting it go, and I'll be back because I know, to your point, Jason, I know what I am capable of. And I also know, like, I've gone through peaks and valleys in this game before, and I'm looking forward to that round that's like the climb back up out of the valley because it's a blast.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of the long game perspective more than anything else. Right. And then within the game itself, like you said, I'm shooting a lot of pars. I'm a couple birdies, and then just some boneheaded errors. So just scrub those out, and I'm good to go.
The thing that helped me the most, I think, in talking about our guests, and I think it was Scott, was talking about bogey avoidance being way more important than making birdies.
Yeah.
And that idea, which I know he didn't present new to us, but it was relatively new to me. This idea that when I have a great round, it isn't full of birdies. It just isn't. That's just not my game. I wish it was. It's full of pars. It's really good pars.
Yeah.
I hit one OB on Friday, took a drop, nutted. I hit it bad. It's one of the few drives that hit genuinely bad. And I hit a 5-wood because I had to keep it low, but I knew I could get it and just run it up somewhere near the green, and ran it up onto the green and made the putt for par. And it's like, it's a lot of those where my expectation is not par. My expectation, I'm playing for bogey there because I'm trying to mitigate the loss. But you give yourself those opportunities, you give yourself those chances. And those are the things that I feel like for me turn the round around, where I'm lost in that drive, or I'm lost in that in that shot. And, so much of it for me is like, hit one good shot. Like, let's let this one shot be the antidote to the bad shot or shots that I just had. And I had a 4 putt the other day. Like, part of the reason I tripled that hole 2 weeks ago. I got really lucky off the tee, it hit a tree and bounced back into the fairway. My second, but I was way back. So my second was 85 yards or something like that. I thought I hit a perfect pitch or a perfect wedge to what I thought was generally going to be pin high, and I left it up on a there was a low, 2-tiered green. I left it up on the top and the back of the thing. So I had a 40-foot downhill putt that I hammered through, missed the comebacker, tried to hit it and take the breakout, left myself 7 feet, missed that coming back. Like, it was just like one of those, just like, I don't know what I'm going to do here. This is a nightmare. And my buddy said, yeah, I've never seen you four putt. Like, I don't think I've ever seen you do that. I was like, I don't want to talk about it. And then immediately 3-putted the next green, which was a par 3. So it was just like, okay, that's done. I'm done. Yeah. I'm done with that. And I hit an okay drive and then a great iron shot, and then I was back. Like, it is. I'm trying to embrace that idea that one good shot can get me back into the thinking, in the same way that one bad shot often messes with my brain. And it's now, the trick is letting it be just one bad shot and not three bad shots, which is, that's normally what happens, is that I'm still on the tee thinking about, how did I just let that go? Anyway, yeah, I just think it's something that I have noticed, is that even my good rounds, there's usually 1 or 2 holes where I either lose concentration, or I just also, I think, Jay, that's a really good point, like giving yourself grace, allowing yourself grace, because we're not out there every day. We're not out there. Our swing is different. I mean, my swing is probably different every day a little bit, and trying to find, I mean, today, even just today into the net, I was thinking, like, don't leave your weight on your back foot, get it over. Because I find that often when I finish swinging, I'm off balance and I'm almost falling backwards, because I'm trying so hard to shift my weight that I lose balance. And that idea of, you never see Jake Knapp look out of balance.
No, right.
It's, oh God, it's like, it's so smooth, and the transition is so easy, and he finishes. Even Scotty looks crazy. Those feet jumping all over the place, but his weight ends up in the right place. So,
no question.
Yeah, I just think it's worth. For me, it's something I've been thinking about a lot lately, because I've, in every, even like my good rounds, I have 1 or 2 holes where I just am regretting them after, and being able to just embrace, on some level, we're going to have those holes, and be able to. I mean, the good news, I will say, is that I'm not livid. I'm not losing it. I'm not throwing clubs. I'm still able to have somewhat of a sense of humor about it. Although my buddy did start giving me some lip, because he was behind on the front 9. I mean, I played very well on the front. Like, I was 2 over through 9. That's a good 9 for me. And he didn't even play badly. He just kind of had a couple of bad holes. And when we got off the green on 10, I don't know what he said. He was like, "Don't give it all back to me at once." And he sort of like was giving me, and I did not like it. Like, I found myself being, all of a sudden I was like, and I am competitive, but I don't usually let that out. And I was like, I don't like this. Like, I could just feel the, like, Hulk mad coming out. And then I had to let it go after I 3-putted the next green, because I was like, this isn't helping. Like, this in no way is this helping me at all. And yeah, it's that was fun.
Well, I think, again, I'll go back to the Scott Fawcett episode, and he talked about it. So he references, he wasn't actually specific about it, but what he was referencing was Sam Harris from the Waking Up app. It's a meditation app. And what he was talking about was, Sam has a kind of a little mini lecture, 8-minute thing, where he talked about people go through life thinking problems are anomalies. And Scott applies it to a round of golf, and he's like, did you really expect to hit every green, hit every fairway, make every putt? Misses are the game. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So once the ball's in the air, it's over. Move on to the next one.
Scotty,
now so hard to do.
In the first round of the Open, Scotty shot 3 under. Do you know how many fairways he hit?
Really?
3. Yeah. 3 fairways.
Well, that's as I say, Matt. You were talking about, like, you talked about Jake Knapp and Scotty earlier. Like, those guys' swings look great, and they still spray the ball.
That's right.
Like, they don't hit every fairway.
Yeah,
they yank them, and
it even just watching that. I was watching the tournament this past weekend, and he had a chance in theory if he eagles 18, he's in a tie, and he went for it. He hit a perfect 5-iron. He was so pleased with it. Thought it was perfect the whole time, and it ended up 3 yards short in the water. Yeah. And his reaction was I was like, he's us. Like, he's just like that reaction. Thing is, he dropped, he stepped up, he piped another one. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't let it wreck. He didn't hit another one in the water, and then another one in the water, and then another, which is, I would tin cup that all day long. I would, nope, I'm going from here right now. But yeah, it's yeah, exactly. A 12. Okay, that's really it. But to finish, I just want to see. Did you guys see the news about Lab?
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. This is so obviously this is not going to come out, today, but pretty awesome news. I mean, Sam posted on Facebook. So for those of you that don't know, Lab Golf was I don't even know if acquired is the correct word, but private equity firm. Let's say invested. I mean, because Sam is still the CEO and he's not going anywhere. And Bill Press or Pressy, I'm still not 100% sure on how to say his name actually. But the inventor is still on the board and still very involved. But it seems like kind of a unicorn deal according to Sam, because this company in particular is really, really invested in their growth and not cutting corners. They're not outsourcing everything to China or Taiwan or some place where you can make things for way cheaper. Creswell, Oregon, still the headquarters. So it's very exciting. I was thrilled for Sam. He seems really, really thrilled, and he's not going anywhere, which that was my biggest worry, was like,
for sure.
God, don't leave, like, don't retire, sail off into the sunset in your literal yacht. But no, I mean, it sounds like everybody's really happy with the deal from there. So just wanted to say congratulations to them, and really looking forward to seeing like what innovation this brings about, because the influx of capital really gives them the ability to try things that they haven't tried yet. So that's
right.
Yeah, that should be cool. And remember, that's the second big announcement of the day, right?
It is. I just wanted to get that out of the way before. But Hayes, I'm going to let you take this.
Well, I just think it's interesting. We've been talking about our golf problems today, right?
We sure have.
Turns out that's where you can find us. So we're very excited to announce, if you go to golfproblems.com,
that's right,
that platform is now hosting every episode of the Bogey Ball Society podcast. All the YouTube videos are going to be right there.
Yep.
And you can subscribe to the newsletter and have the latest release of the newsletter push the podcast to you as well. So go to golf. Always, you can go right to YouTube, of course, and go to any major podcast directory to check us out. But go to golfproblems.com, subscribe to the newsletter, and you will find us forced into your email inbox. And what's better than that?
I got to say, it's just an awesome site. It's really, what I love about it is that it isn't tailored to the expert golfer. It's actually tailored. I mean, as the name sort of implies, it's kind of just tailored to the everyday golfer who's, I mean, what do I wear? I got invited to a country club. What do I wear? Stuff like that. It's really designed for people who are relatively new to the game, which I got to say, there's so many people that I meet on the course that it's their first time out, or they've been playing for less than a year, and they seem totally overwhelmed. It's a site for them. Like, it's a site for, and also what's great too is that it's honestly, they're putting out articles that are covering the entire spectrum of golf.
Oh yeah.
Which is I'm thrilled that we get to be a part of the family. So yeah,
it's very big news.
Exciting.
All right.
Almost as big news as we found Jason, so everyone can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yep,
I'm back.
I'm going to sleep so well tonight. I've been worried sick.
Yeah, I was about to like ping Jason from Wisconsin Golf Trips and just be like, "Hey man, just do like a well visit, like just a little knock on the door, just
And Matt only wants to do that because we need to have my spot filled at Sand Valley next year. That's what the motivation is.
Here's the thing.
I feel like your name was close. You're close to. We got close to your face being on the back of milk cartons in Wisconsin. So
it was it got hairy there for a little while.
Yeah,
but we're back.
Did you get my letter? Because I sent you a letter. I just addressed it to Jason in Wisconsin. I'm assuming there's only a few of you.
It hasn't made it yet, but it might be doing that like chain letter thing where they just continue sending it to the next Jason they know.
I'm in Wisconsin. Exactly. Oh, this isn't for me. Right. All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening. And Jay, I'm so thrilled to see you, man.
It was good to get back in the saddle.
All right, buddy. Hayes.
It's good to see me too. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, I see you every week. If not more than. So, yeah. All right. Well, thanks, everybody, and we will talk to you again soon.
All right. See you, everybody.
See you guys. Peace.
All right. We're back. How was that? I was really tempted to start this just eating like a giant piece of cake or something, but I actually don't have any cake in the house because I already ate it. No, because my kids ate it. Nope, the dog ate it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who ate it, really, is the point of this. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Go find us at golfproblems.com. I promise you will like the website. It is a really, really awesome collection of stuff. If you're a beginner, if you're an amateur, if you're a professional, it doesn't really matter. They've got the whole gamut covered. Some awesome people run the site. It's just a great thing to be a part of, and we're super grateful. So anyway, go check that out. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We've got an incredible guest for you, a nutrition expert. So be on the lookout for that, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.